goalies. Are you able to tell us what the plan is for distribution, or if one guy's going to get the whole game?
Fedotov's going to start, and then Kolosov's going to come in halfway. So they'll split. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Luchenko was a guy that just, I think he's opened all the coaches' eyes, and now he's gotten a chance to go through system work. Just what have you seen from him, and do you feel like he's picking things up too along the way?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure that's why he was appealing to a lot of teams early in the draft. Very smart, reads the play, has adjusted very well to the NHL speed. You can see he's a thinker. He really understands the game, which definitely benefits, and he's athletic, so he's had a good camp.
He was someone, though, that people have projected a little lower in the draft. Is it, I don't want to say surprising, might be too strong of a word, but is it, let's just say surprising that he's been able to pick everything up so well at the NHL level, been able to perform as well as he has to potentially even get that, tryout, that A-game tryout?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know all the details of what each team looked at coming out of or going into the draft, I should say, and how each team evaluated. And there's a lot of people to evaluate. So obviously our scouting staff did a very good job. They knew exactly what they were getting, and very excited to be able to draft him when we did. And he's come in and he's had a very good camp, and he's kind of shown us, the coaching staff, what our people saw.
You've known Sam Ersson for a couple of seasons now. Just from your perspective, what have you seen from him, and maybe how he's progressed to this year?
I think it's confidence. I mean, he was, kind of put in a situation last year where he came in and it was kind of, started off a little bit lighter in the workload, and kind of got his feet wet and was able to, obviously toward the end of the year play most of the games, and really got an understanding of the game. I think he had a really good summer of training, and now he's come in and he understands what it is to be the number one guy, and he's put that on his he's I don't know the best way. He is excelling. Like you can see that he's hungry. He wants that position, and he's done a good job.
Does it help having that, knowing day one, you're the number one? I mean, he came in and he started outplaying. I mean, he was outplaying Carter at one point last season, especially in December, where he could have surpassed him in that regard. But does it help having that, day one, you're the guy, you're the person that we're going to go with, you're the number one?
I would think so. I'm not a goaltender, so I don't. My son's a goaltender, so I could ask him. But I would think that kind of helps you focus on what the task is ahead of you. So I think he kind of saw what was, the opportunity or what was in front of him. So I definitely think he's focused on that throughout the summer, and he looks very comfortable in that right now.
I just talked to him a little bit in the locker room, and he said that even though he knows he's kind of the number one guy, it's still every day, gotta come, put the work in, keep developing your own game. Tells you a lot about who he is, I guess.
Sure.
He's not satisfied just being I'm the number one.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's, I think Dilly's done a really good job of that with the goaltenders, kind of getting their work ethic there. And I think it's also been the mindset of our team. And I think, Torts has done a real good job of getting that mindset in the team, that every day is a work day. You come in through that door, it's time to go to work. And when you leave, then it's your time to do what you want to do. And I think that's trickled down to everybody, but he's definitely done a very good job.
And just, if I could just follow up one more question on Sam. So he also mentioned that, he has, with Ivan, they have a good relationship and work well together, and that if Ivan's the one who's playing the best at that time, it's okay. He needs to work, but obviously it's about the team. And you've been around the league a number of years now. Is that always the case when you have a goalie almost put the team in front of himself? Or there's a lot of goalies that have come across over the years where maybe they're a little bit more focused on themselves?
Yeah, well, I think it definitely has to be that way. There's no way that a goaltender with travel and schedule and intensity of the games can play all 82 games. So there definitely has to be that camaraderie, the pat on the back, and the it is about at the end of the day, it's how the team performs. Every individual performance is going to have an impact on how the team plays, but ultimately it's it's the team goal to get where you need to go.
Speaking on tonight's game, obviously it's unique because you're playing against a Devils team that isn't really a Devils team. It's a minor league team. How does that affect the way the coaching staff evaluates the game? Like, are you guys, if somebody does really well, is that not as important as them doing really well, on Tuesday or Monday or whatever? How do you guys look at it?
No, I think every game is an opportunity for evaluation, and I think our players understand that. They're going to go into the game, and if I don't know if you guys have seen the Devils lineup yet, but they have some guys that have played NHL games in their lineup, and it's not going to be an easy game. And it's good to see how our guys are going to respond. Are they going to take it lightly? Are they going to go into the game and realize it's an evaluation game? So it's a little bit of a, for the coaching staff and the management, it's a great game to evaluate.
With Nick Sealer, we talked to him yesterday after he practiced. He said he was still dealing with some numbness in his leg when he hit the puck hit his nerve. I know he wasn't out there today. Is it anything serious, or did he just need like another day, maybe for maintenance?
Yeah, I really don't know the scope of it, but it's still a little bit numb, and it has some effect from it. So it was a better idea to have him off the ice today.